Usha Vance definitely stood out from the crowd at the 2025 presidential inauguration, but she might be sending a message that she'll stand out from an entire political party in the coming years. While pretty much everyone in Trump's circle stuck to a dark theme for Inauguration Day, Usha did her own thing and went with bright pink bubblegum. Her bright Oscar de la Renta ensemble's stark contrast to the first family begs the question, why is Usha the only one wearing a bright, saturated color? Politicians often carefully coordinate their outfits, especially at high-profile events like inaugurations, so her choice of such a striking hue has raised eyebrows. It's important to highlight that pink is not a color Usha usually wears at political events. Shortly before the inauguration, she made her DC debut in a black strapless gown at the vice presidential dinner at the National Gallery of Art. Before that, her outfits during her husband's vice presidential campaign were of quiet, desaturated colors as well. Some of these included a plain khaki dress on the first day of the RNC, a cream sweater at J.D. Vance's rally in Atlanta, Georgia, and a gray outfit at the one in Middletown, Ohio. Even her Election Day look, a tan sweater with jeans, reflected her preference for simplicity and functionality. So it seemed to many that the Second Lady did not really care if her outfits missed the mark. While it is true that she wore bright colors on the other days of the RNC, these were red and blue dresses. As colors of the American flag, they fit with the message of patriotism that the Vances were communicating during their campaign. However, this history makes her inauguration outfit even more notable.
It occurred to me that there was only one thing to do.
The color pink can symbolize femininity, approachability, and even optimism, so it's possible she intended to project warmth and accessibility on the day she started a job often dominated by formality. Either way, social media reactions to her inauguration look have been overwhelmingly positive so far. "Usha is adorable," reads one well-liked comment on the New York Post carousel featuring the second couple on Instagram. And that seems to be the consensus among fans. And in addition to being a hit with Trump supporters, Usha's vibrant fashion statement has added a layer of intrigue to an already historic day. Since her outfit differs so greatly from her typical wardrobe, it may also indicate that she'll experiment with fashion more during her time as Second Lady. While it is possible that Usha simply didn't get the memo that folks would be wearing a darker, more neutral color palette, that also would have been easy enough to guess. If she made the conscious decision to stand out among the crowd and give off an air of softness and femininity, then maybe her fashion statement is something far bigger than it appeared. Of course, Usha supported JD on the campaign trail, and she will clearly support him now that he is vice president. But before JD entered politics, Usha was a registered Democrat, and BBC News reports JD himself once called Trump reprehensible and said that he was assuredly a never-Trump guy. Evidently, things changed when political aspirations got involved, yet perhaps Usha has made a deliberate choice to set herself apart from this particular crowd. While her husband has her support, her decision to stray far from the status quo may be a sign that she isn't entirely aligned with the rest of Trump's inner circle.